Go ask your mother.
A lot of bumps in the road had to do with myself. One of the things I had to realize is I couldn't be as a parent just getting back, and it's a complex. I believe most soldiers or most military people who have been deployed, when you come home, you don't want to be that disciplinarian again. You don't want to be the one who puts them on punishment. You don't want to be that disappointing person because you realize for the last year or so, they've been disappointed. So you kind of don't want to do those things. So you have to realize that you take your time at it, but you got to get back to that. And one of the things that helped my wife and I parenting skills was, and this was something that we have always done, is whatever the issue was with each of my daughters, and I want to use this as an example. The oldest daughter wants to go to the movies with someone. She would come to me and say, "Hey, Dad, is it okay that I go to the movies?" I would tell her, "Well, let me find out from your mother if it's okay." And what that did was it allowed us to communicate about every decision so that they can't say, "Well, Dad said it was okay," or "Mom said it was okay," without us communicating, because I think that caused a lot of issues when you return, because they try to use this fact that your sympathy or your empathy of being gone so long, that you're going to allow them to just do whatever they want. But they realize that, well, things hadn't changed a lot because I still have to confer with Mom to say, "Hey, is it okay for her to go to the movies?" And Mom would say, "No, she's not going to the movies." So then I can say, "No, you're not going to the movies." Right? So I think that part was very good for us to allow us to it allowed me not to be so, I don't want to say soft, but to maintain the level of discipline in our relationships.
I felt like, you haven't really been here. You can't tell me what to do. But then, of course, in order to get permission for something in our house, we need both parents. So I tried it. It didn't really work. But yes, the level of sympathy was there for about the first 5 months, but it quickly vanished. So
yeah, for me, it was more like you would try to confuse them. So you would ask like around the question. So let's say you wanted to go to the movies, just like, "Oh, can I go see a movie?" Like, well, the questions really are, "Can I go see a movie? At what time? What movie? With who?" But you're not asking that. You're just going, "Can I go to the movies?" So then, they're thinking one thing, and then of course they have to go get Mom's answer. So then it was a no, because she's like, "Well, who are you going with? When are you going? Who else is going to be there?" So you're trying to like confuse them because you're asking one question when you meant like three more. So that was disappointing when they figured it out.
How do you manage your kids' natural efforts to divide and conquer to get their way?